This can't be my forever, no. This can't be my forever, no. And I know they don't see what I see. Prayed on my knees for my peace.
Alexa, what is too hard for God?
There is nothing too hard for God. Brittany, be encouraged. You can do all things in Christ who gives you strength.
I know that there's more than this.
Hi guys, hello, welcome back. Welcome to Cash and Calling. My name is Brittany. I am so glad to have you here. Today we're doing an August budget with me for Paycheck 4. So this will be it for us for August. We have 5 paychecks in August, but next week's paycheck will be used for September. So this is the last budget with me that you'll see from August. So yeah, how have y'all been? How has your week been? Any major wins? Any major losses? I feel like sometimes it's easy for us to tell of the wins and not the losses, which I mean, I understand that, but it might encourage someone else to tell, even of the losses that you've experienced. And we did have some losses this week. We're going to talk about it more in this video, what we did to kind of navigate that. And so yeah, so stay tuned for that. Y'all see I changed up the scenery. Y'all can't see much right now because I'm limited to this one little spot, but y'all see my plants behind me. Y'all see those. I thought, why not just change it up a little bit? It's not really hot outside. It's real breezy, so I don't mind at all being outdoors. And yeah, if you don't know, I'm from like the outskirts of Memphis, Tennessee. So I stay in the deep south. And yes, I'm from that area and I like it down here. I've been down here my whole life. I like it. The cost of living is lower than other parts of the United States. So I like that. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Brittany. I'm 37 years old. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. We have 4 children. 2 girls, 2 boys. They range in age from ages 1 to 20. Our oldest is proudly serving in the United States Air Force. So we're so proud of him. We're super proud of him. And I'm a nurse practitioner. I work full time as a nurse practitioner. I work anywhere from 31 to about 37 hours a week. That's full time for me. I recently picked up a PRN job to help us out with our financial goals. My husband, he was recently laid off and he still hasn't found anything yet. In case anyone wanted an update, he hasn't found anything, but he's doing gig work. So like Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, things like that to bring in extra income. So we are like extremely blessed and grateful for that. I'm just trying to encourage him, make sure he's encouraged and know that it's okay. So yeah, so that's kind of honestly where we are right now. So question of the video, let's get into that. How do y'all feel about taking vacations while paying off debts? I know there are like opinions on both sides. Some are like yes, some are like no. I follow Dave Ramsey. I follow his baby steps loosely, but I do like to watch him. I like the principles. I like everything like that. And I know he is totally against it. He's totally against going on vacation while paying off debts. He's like rice and beans, beans and rice. So what are y'all thoughts on that? I'll have my opinion down in the comments below. And yeah, let's see. And no opinion is wrong. It's your opinion. So we're going to go ahead actually and get started. I'm excited about this video. So y'all are going to see how we spent our money this week. I'm going to clip my microphone and we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So let's go. Let's go ahead and get started on the budget. Y'all should see the budget on the screen. So this week I worked a total of 31.8 hours. We had a total rollover of $546 in our accounts, which honestly is currently not there because we did do some overspending, not intentionally, but we'll get more into why we overspent this week. And y'all, if I'm fidgeting, it's because it's like flies. And y'all probably see them on the camera, but it's like something keeps flying around over here on me. So I'm trying to hurry up because I love being outdoors, but they're doing too much right now. All right, y'all. So first things first, y'all know we tied over here. And our tithes this week, my tithes were $185. My husband's tithe this week was $100. And so we tied a total of $285. So that's our tithes. Bills. Let's go to bills. Y'all see, our bills were not heavy this week at all, actually. And I think that too comes into play with the 5 paychecks this month. But so next week will be heavy, but that'll be considered September for us. Okay, so first is tuition. Tuition got a total of $313 this week. And this is for our girls. Our girls are in like a pre-K program. Like it's a Christian based program that we have them in. And it's $313 per week. We do pay on a monthly basis. The tuition is $12.50 per month, but we just take the $313 every week and transfer it to our high yield savings account. So once the month rolls over, so September is coming up, and I'll get ready to pay that full $12.50 soon. Yeah, so that's tuition. IRS is our Mississippi state taxes. We do pay state taxes, which they're trying to phase out. It'll be 10 years before it's actually all the way phased out. We might not even be here anymore. I'm not sure. But right now we're paying 75 per week on state taxes, which I feel like we are overpaying right now, but I'm so used to paying that 75. I think we can decrease it honestly to maybe 65 or 50, something like that. And I'm gonna reevaluate that. I just haven't honestly had a moment to kind of calculate everything. I think we're about to get ready to go indoors. I enjoyed it while it lasted out here, but it's too many flies. So y'all hang tight real quick. All right. So all right, so let's continue. I'm in the inside now. I'm in our living room because yeah, there was a little too much. So I do want y'all's thoughts on something. So I'm thinking about doing the credit card method. I don't know if that's actually a method or what. That's something I probably made up. But my thoughts are, listen to me real quick. My thoughts are to get an envelope, a binder, rather, a binder, and have the bills that, like, let's see, for example, have the bills like the phone bill, the Wi-Fi bill, the utility bill, electric bill, things like that. Have that stuffed in the cash envelopes, and then I pay everything with my credit card. And the reason I've been thinking about this is because we do want to go on vacation next year. We plan on doing that, the Lord's will. So we want to add up the points and things like that. I know there's pros and cons to doing it. It's something I've been thinking about. What are y'all thoughts on that? Is that something that y'all currently do? I'm just curious because I'm seriously thinking about it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Student loan got a total, or is getting a total. This is all getting because I'm planning for the week. Student loan is getting $15 this week. Haircut, that's for my husband. He's getting 30 for a haircut. Yeah, what's a haircut goes for where y'all are? Because these haircuts in Memphis, they can range from about $30. I feel like it's average to about $50. And we're trying to figure that out. I'm like, you have clippers. Can you clip your own hair? But I'm like, I don't do my own hair, y'all. I go to the salon, get my hair done. I've tried. I invested in like a flat iron. I've invested in like a Dyson hair dryer and all of that. Honestly, I probably need to sell it. But yeah, so that's where we are with the haircut. Nails. got a total of $55 this week. I actually already got my nails done. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like a little bow. I did something different. Like I wanted something really dainty. Like she did a really good job. Our bills total $488 this week. All right, y'all, let's go to our sinking funds because we're gonna do sinking funds. I increased our grocery budget. I did get a Sam's Club membership last week. We took that out of our buffer, so that's an unexpected expense. But I feel like it will even itself out because I think this time we will actually utilize it. Groceries is getting a total of $150 this week. I increased that from $125 that we were normally doing. So thank y'all for everyone who chimed in on my last video about how much you spend in groceries and how big your family size is. That helped me kind of plan. We'll see how it goes. And if we need to kind of reevaluate, we will do that at that time. But I think it's going to be really good. I just want to give a quick update. I did apply for, no, let me stop there. I did not apply, but I called to the WIC office. So the WIC is like assistance with food for women and children. So I called and they kind of triaged me on the phone. You have to meet qualifications like income, family size, things like that. And they tell you whether you're qualified. So I called and she was asking me these questions on the phone about my income and things like that. And, of course, I was honest and forthcoming about my income because I believe in operating in integrity. I don't do anything that's not integral because that'll come back on my character and my name. If you don't have a good name, what do you have? Like your name is so important. So I told her my income, they go off of gross income. So before taxes, I told her and she said, I wouldn't qualify. We kind of went through, like there was a list of questions she asked me. And based on that, she said I didn't qualify for WIC. Now, what I am going to do is go up to the WIC office that they have in my city, and I'm going to see if they can provide me with further clarity and insight to see if there is a workaround for it. But as of now, I wanted to give y'all an update. I did not qualify for WIC assistance. So that's kind of where that is. Gas is getting a total of $100 this week. I did increase that again. I think I was doing 75 or 70 because Uber, Lyft, and things like that are just taking up so much gas. Spending money is 65, so that is 25 from me, 25 from my husband, and the remainder goes to our son. He's in middle school. And eating out is getting 45 again this week. I think we're going to have leftover from last week. I haven't unstuffed. Yes, I did. I did unstuff. Did I? I can't remember. I think we had leftover. I'm pretty sure we had leftover last week. Toiletries is getting 15 this week. House is 200. So this is going on the house note. So it's getting transferred to our high yield savings account. And then on next week's check, we'll pay the full $1,400 mortgage. Miscellaneous is getting $30 this week. So that's it for sinking funds for a total of $605. Let's get to, I guess, the overspending parts. Yeah, because I don't want to miss it. I feel like if I keep continuing that I'll miss what we overspent on because it's not actually in our list. So last week, my son got an instrument and we had to pay out of pocket. That was $800 something. It did come in today, actually. FedEx pulled up to the door while I was recording this video. So his instrument came, and I'll probably do an unboxing so y'all can see this $2,000 instrument, which the original was $2,000. Y'all can go back and watch my cash stuffing video to get all the details on this saxophone because it's wild. It's insane how much they charged. But we ended up going used and it was $800 something. So we overspent on that. That came out of our account buffer as well as, like, honestly, some of our savings to pay for that. Another area that ended up going over this week or wasn't planned for was our ministry stuff. So we ended up getting a website for our ministry. It has not went live or anything. We have someone building our website. So that was not planned. And off the top of my head, because I don't have the numbers here with me, we spent a total of maybe 150, 170 to build the website and have the website name that's specific to us. Like all these little packages items add up. Now we knew we had to get this done for a few months ago. We were very, I'm not gonna say blindsided because I don't feel that way, but we were very unknowledgeable about the cost it took to build a professional website. And that's because me and my husband feel like we are called to ministry. Just in case you're wondering, I don't want anybody like, why you need a website? Because we're trying to build a ministry and launch a ministry. So that's our unexpected expenses. Honestly, it 8-hour little rollover money that we had, that $546 up there. It ate that up and some more. So I'm ready to start working. I'm ready for this job to do everything they need to do. And that's a video, honestly, for another day. But I feel like the job that I applied for and I got, like the PRN job, like they are very kind of like non-communicative. The communication sucks, like real bad. It sucks. So I'm trying to hang on, y'all. I'm trying to hang on because we need this extra income, but I'm getting discouraged in that. So let's move on. Let's go on to our virtual envelopes. So in vacation, it got a total of $85 this week, and that account has a total of $976.48. So that money is currently not in a high yield savings account. And I'm thinking about switching it over to Capital One. It's currently in a credit union, and it's like in downtown Memphis. So it's a little drive from where I am. So I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want it to be far, out of sight, out of mind type of situation. But at the same time, I wanted to accrue interest in the credit union, just does not have good rates as far as the interest goes. So that's something I'm thinking about. What are y'all thoughts on that? Should I go ahead and move it? I mean, I know only I can make the final decisions, but I like to hear different opinions on it. Christmas got nothing because it's fully funded with $1,200. Medical got $100 that went to our health savings account. So medical has a total of $367.03. And taxes, which is a new virtual envelopes. Y'all have not seen this one before, but I created a new high yield savings account just for taxes. Since my husband is a 1099 employee with like DoorDash and things like that, they don't take taxes out. In case y'all were wondering and wanted to do it, they do not take taxes out. So you will be responsible for doing your own taxes. I put $80 this week. I'm not sure what the final number is. I'm gonna put $80. I don't think it's 20% of what he made, but that's what we can afford right now. So $80 went to the account, and that account has a total of $160. In our virtual accounts this week, we put a total of $265. So debt, car loan is getting a total of $250 extra this week for a balance that is updated of $4,747.04. So that's being chipped away on. It's looking good, y'all. House didn't get anything this week. It will get paid next week. The balance on our mortgage is $131,980.25. And our medical bill was due this week, so we paid $97. It came out of our health savings, and the balance on our medical debt is $3,860.73. What's not included in debt, y'all, and I just realized this, is my student loan. I have not included it only because I don't really have a plan for it quite yet, because it's so many transitions we're going through. So I don't have a plan. I'm just paying a little bit every week on it currently, and I promise I'm gonna get it situated soon. It just won't be this week or probably next week or probably the week after because we have a lot going on. All right, y'all. So that is it. That's the end of our paycheck for August. That's the end. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll be cash stuffing soon. So look for that video. If you enjoyed this type of content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We would love for you to come and join the family. Yeah. So we're doing some great things over here. We're going through transitions, but I know that God is good. I know that is something that is sure and true. All right, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all go, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.